Okay, so in episode 3 of Takt OP, everything that I said in episode 2 came to fruition. And I didn't get to drop episode 2 because I couldn't get around to editing it. It was a long work week. And there's been a lot that's been going on with the fam that I couldn't really get around to it. But the brown skinned chick who was with the white haired dude in the opening, I kind of figured those two were gonna be our opposition. We seen that she was there at the little festival ordeal, and she had what seemed to be a musical fork, right? That potentially could be what summoned the D2s to that area, and it was too precise. They were trying to get rid of Takt, probably. It might be something with the Asahina bloodline or just the Asahina family that somebody got some beef with, and Cassette wasn't playing with that, so she tried to save our boy and ended up getting ruined. That's besides the point. Let's get back to what I was talking about, because the brown skinned chick was with the white haired dude in the opening, and the white haired dude gave off those evil vibes in episode 2. So I kind of already called that out. And even Lenny, right? Even Lenny, Leonard, Lenny, whatever you want to call him, the cool dude that we met this episode along with Titan, at the end he was even like, it was too precise, right? It all seemed staged. It all seemed like a plan. And I'd be right on the money with my predictions as well. So we got to learn a little bit more about, you know, what Cassette could potentially be, or Destiny, whatever you want to call her, right? She was born from Symphony number 5 Destiny, which Takt was playing, right? I could be wrong. That's apparently where she was born from, and apparently she's not only an irregular, but also a devouring music art. Like, she's devouring his whole life force. She's gonna be devouring that. So we see she's not even the Cassette we met in the first episode, because that Cassette is indeed Destiny, but she's also Destiny with experience of being around Takt and Anna. And we also figured out that, yes, Cassette is indeed not Anna's, like, you know, biological little sister. It's her adoptive little sister. And I kind of figured that as well. You know, you can't be too sure with how anime does their shit. I had to wait a little bit. But before we get into any more detail, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DomoSenpai, and we are here to talk about episode 3 of Takt OP Destiny. Now, if you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button, either one to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. All the help has been appreciated. Everybody's been pulling up, watching the videos. We trying to get these out on time. I'm off today, so especially with what's going on with the family and all that, I did not have the energy to go to work. I can't even go to work with what's going on my mind. That's impossible. But yes, I appreciate all the support, and let's continue to grind and get to wherever we're trying to get to with this channel. Whatever this channel does is whatever it do. But enough with that. Let's get to episode 3, because man, we seen some shit. We got to see little tiny Tina shotgun Titan. She is so cool. And you know, the cool thing about Titan is that she has personality. She has a bit of personality. Cassette not having any personality, that does add to her charm. But I think a little bit of personality would do her justice. Not the overbearing personality that she had in episode 2, you know, the backstory portion. Not that much, but just a little bit would suffice. And it would make for the chemistry to be a little bit better than it already is in episode 1. But yeah, Titan is cool as hell, full of energy. She's brimming with energy. She's always down to handle her business. Cassette's the same way, right? But let's not jump into that just yet. We see Takt. He's just now waking up. Nobody expected him to wake up in a day. And Lenny was kind of confused about the bite mark on his hand and what that really meant. And he was just like, you know what, this may heal in time, but it's good to see you're here. It was one of those coming to term moments where Anna had to come to terms with the fact that Cassette is not Cassette, and she will never be Cassette again. Regardless of circumstance, right? She will never be Cassette again. She is now Destiny. Sure, we call her Cassette because of the body and who she resembles, but it's not Cassette at all. And that's something that Anna's probably not going to be able to come to terms with, but we'll see as the episodes go along. There's 2 important details that we take away from this episode. One being the brown-skinned chick from the opening and the white-haired dude, the white-haired maestro guy who be rolling around with like Grand Maestro Sagan, you know, his like second in command. They are the bad guys. I called it. called it. Sure, it's only being implied, right? It's only being implied, but I will say it now because they're together in the opening, and that's who we see at the beginning of the episode after she breaks the musical fork that was emitting a signal, either a signal or just a vibration that lures D2s to specific areas. So I am indeed right about that, and you can argue with me about that in the comment section if you want to, because there's no way that I'm wrong when it comes to that. And also, the second detail that was super important, well, the second piece of information that was super important is that we learned that Cassette skipped the steps to becoming a music art, right? She just became a music art. That adds to her being an irregular, which also leads to her being a devouring music art, right? That's something that we also learned, that she is devouring Takt's life force. It's not all that great. Madhouse and Mappa are really doing their thing. Every time they had those large energy beam shots, man, it just adds to the sensationalism of this shit. And I know I'm just creating words off the top of my brain, but man, it just does something to the body, right? It makes you feel something, and you're like, holy crap, this is insane. Learned a lot, seen a lot, and now, and I was even right with this in the first episode, that they were in Vegas at the time. They had to be traveling from California through Vegas. Now they're gonna be going down south. I think we're going to New Orleans next, like the Louisiana area. I think we're going there next. That's gonna be sick, right? I think I'm looking forward to that a lot. I'm looking forward to the diversity that we're gonna find there, as far as the people, and as far as like how maybe potentially music arts are down there. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. You guys know what you got to do to find the subscription. Go down in the link below or hit that red subscribe button. Help me on my way to becoming a full-time content creator. If there was anything that I missed that was important, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Also, in the comments, if you've played the game, let me know if there's any important details that they're missing out on that they left out. I love to hear about all that type of stuff because I love to learn about anime that I like. With that being said, it's your boy DomoSenpai, and I will see you guys in the next video.